and successful life. How does it sound? Woo! Does it sound good? You excited? Yeah! Good! So, before I start with my 6 steps, I kind of want to share a little bit of my personal background, a little bit about who I am and where, life has taken me, and perhaps also what my vision is in life, because I think it's very, very important that wherever you are in life, you need to take goals, you need to set, you need to have visions, you need to be able to visualize yourself in different positions, in different situations, and where you want to be. So right now, you might be thinking, oh, should I go to university? Should I, take a year out? Should I, you have different things that are going on in your mind. But I think once you set your goals, once you know what you want in your life, you will be able to achieve it, because I did. And you know what? I feel successful every single day. Every single day when I wake up, I feel like I can do it. Do you know what? And it's amazing to have that feeling of that positive feeling of just being yourself and just being good enough. If somebody tells me you can't do that, do you know what I say to them?
Yes, I can.
I say to them, have you done it? And then if they haven't, why should I listen to them? Because if they haven't already done it, why should I listen to them? So I only listen to people who have achieved the things I want to achieve. And that's what you should do every single day. You should say to the people, if they say to you, you can't do that, you're not talented enough, you shouldn't do that. Oh, maybe you will fail. You'll tell them, but have you tried it? And if they haven't, why should you listen to them? But that's another thing we're going to talk about in my first step. But first of all, I will talk about a little bit who I am. So right now, everything is going on in your mind. You're like thinking, oh my God, this accent, I can't place it. Because I get that all the time, and I'm really hard to place. But you know what? English is not my first language. It's not my second language. English is my third language. I didn't learn English until I was about 8 years old. But you know what? I have persevered, I have kept going, and I've kept telling myself, if anybody says to me I can't do it, I'm going to do it. So when I was about 15 years old, I went to the US, and my English was not very good. I could hardly, have a conversation, and I was going over there without any family, without any friends, and completely new country. I'd never flown before, I'd never sat on an airplane before, and I left everything behind, and I went to a completely new family and a completely new school, and I was the only blonde in the whole school. How do you imagine that was? That was not very fun. But it was tough, but it was so good for me, because I learned to be independent. I got a lot of things that developed in my life that I had never thought I could be able to do. But you know what? I keep going, and to this day, I still think sometimes, oh, your English is, rubbish, Anna. But you know what? I still keep going, and I've come to you today to talk to you. So sometimes if I say something that might be, grammatically wrong or whatever, you know why that is. I have lived and worked in so many different countries. It's unbelievable. Like when people they see that on my CV, or when people they ask me, how have you done that? I say to them, it's because I wanted it. I wanted it. And when I first left the US, I said to myself, I want to conquer the world. I want to be the new Columbus. And I know, the thing is, nobody's going to stop me to achieve anything that I know that I can achieve. So if you want to, achieve, the best grades in your class or whatever, there's nobody that's going to stop you but you. So you need to really understand that. I'm a personal trainer. I started my health and fitness career, or my certifications and stuff when I was 16, and I built my way up. So I started in a gym. I started as a receptionist, and then I started doing a lot of classes. I became a group exercise to music instructor. And then I became a fitness instructor, I became a personal trainer, and then I just finished my BSc, my Bachelor of Science, in Health, Exercise and Physical Activity last year. But again, do you know what? When I first came to the UK, I had never in my wildest dreams thought I was going to achieve a first class honours. Because do you know what? Out of my class, I was the only foreign student, and I was the only one to achieve a first class honours. English, my first year I was over here, my English wasn't as good. 4 years ago, my English wasn't as good. So you can imagine how much hard work, how many times I failed, and how many times I went to my tutors in my lecturer's room and emails that I sent to them. You know, they know me by first name, all of them now, because I, you know, buggered them every single day because I wanted to achieve it. And I said to them all the time, how do I achieve it? How do I get it? And I wanted to. And this is how you get it. You need to be able to take consistent action, and you need to be out there and do everything you possibly can. At the moment, because I just love to study, I'm doing a Master's in Exercise and Nutrition Science at the University of Chester, so up north. And I'll be finished at the end of September. So I'm currently doing my dissertation, again, like I did last year. It's not fun, but you know what? It has to be done. Because if you want to be anywhere in the world, you need to have knowledge, and you need to also have experience. But I would say, if you don't have knowledge, how are you going to teach other people what to do? And then also, I'm self-employed and have been self-employed for quite a while, and I'll speak to you more about that at the end, what I actually do. But what is healthy living, and what is being successful? So healthy living is a general condition of a person's mind and body. And it's also when you're free of any illnesses, any injuries, or any pain. That is when you look it up. That's what it means. Successful is the accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. So you can feel successful in anything. So, for example, if you feel that you're not very good at talking in front of people, like today, this is my first time talking in front of so many people, and I was a bit jittery this morning. I did feel like, do you know what? Maybe I should just call in sick. Maybe I should. Do you know what? I had that small voice saying in my mind, you know, and maybe you shouldn't do that because maybe they'll laugh at you, or maybe they won't accept you, or maybe they won't listen. But you know what? I still did it, and it feels great because all the people that just left the room, I know that people came up to me afterwards, and I inspired at least 10 people in that room. And as long as I just inspire, or at least get one of you to just think about these things, just think about it when you leave the room, I will have achieved my aim. So that feels good, and that's why I'm here. So what is holding you back from having a healthy and successful life? What is it? What are those, core beliefs, those limiting beliefs, those fears, those resentments, those judgments, those criticisms? What are they? You need to think about it. What is it on a day-to-day basis? What is holding you back? So we're going to do a little bit of an exercise. And I'm going to ask you to stand